Hi everyone, Lexi here. After a brief break, we're diving into November's biggest and most interesting releases. How's your backlog doing? Because mine's about to implode. November's shaping up to be the month where all those indies that dodged Silksong and Hades 2 finally get their moment, so expect a lot of those today. That said, there are a few JRPGs and indies that might sneak onto your wishlist. But first, here are 4 games that I want to highlight this month. Terminator 2D No Fate looks like the perfect blend of the movie's story and action, with what seems to be a modern take on the classic game Contra. You'll go through 15 iconic levels, each faithfully recreating some of the best parts of the film and fighting a rogue's gallery of enemies and bosses. Terminator 2 is one of my all-time favorite movies, so the combination of that film plus side-scrolling action feels like a match made in heaven. There's not much else I can say about this one. It just looks incredibly fun. Terminator 2D No Fate launches on all major platforms on November 26th. Unbeatable is finally coming out on November 6th, and as soon as I found out, I immediately DM'd the devs to see if I can review the game early. The story behind its development is pretty wild. The team first put out a super rough alpha back in 2017 that blended fast-paced action combat with rhythm gameplay, all done by simply moving your character up and down the lanes. Even back then, Unbeatable's sheer simplicity, mixed with its incredibly stylish aesthetic, made it stand out. After all these years, it feels like the wait's gonna pay off, and I still can't believe it's almost here. There's a demo out now, and Unbeatable is coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. The Atelier Ryza Secret Trilogy Deluxe Pack releases on November 13th, bringing together all 3 Ryza adventures with new playable characters and expanded story elements for each game. It's pretty incredible how far the Atelier Ryza series has come. I still remember playing my very first Atelier through Ryza, and even though that game's tutorials were a little rough, I eventually figured out how to make the crafting system click. Seeing all that evolve across the trilogy makes this collection feel extra special. For anyone curious about jumping into the series, this new deluxe pack is a fantastic entry point, not just for the convenience, but for the added content that makes it an especially good buy. It's coming to PlayStation and Switch platforms and PC on November 13th. Demonschool was so close to releasing earlier, but the devs decided to give it a bit more time. Now, it's set for November 19th, and honestly, it's in good company. This one's Italian horror cinema meets Shin Megami Tensei meets Into the Breach, but way more approachable than the latter. I actually got to play Demonschool at PAX West, and the best way that I can describe it is a tactical RPG that strips away the grind and focuses entirely on smart, creative strategy. It's like chess with objectives. Every battle has its own rhythm and set of challenges that range from approachable to downright diabolical. There's a real elegance to how it plays, and I think it's going to resonate with anyone who loves games built around tactics and precision. Demonschool arrives on PlayStation and Xbox platforms, Nintendo Switch, and PC on November 19th. And if you want to see what I mean, check out my PAX West preview. It's linked in the description and pinned comment. Alright, time for the lightning round. I want to know which of these you're picking up first, so drop your most anticipated November game in the comments. And here are the rest of the games coming out this month. If you're into sports and sims, there's a couple worth keeping an eye on. Football Manager 26 kicks off on November 4th, launching on pretty much everything: PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, PC, and even mobile. And Inazuma 11 Victory Road brings its mix of soccer and anime-style drama to all major platforms on November 13th. Now, over on Nintendo's side of things, they're packing the month with heavy hitters. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment dives into the backstory of Tears of the Kingdom when it launches for Switch 2 on November 6th. Yakuza Kiwami and Kiwami 2 make their Switch 2 debut on November 13th, and Kirby Air Riders, the long-awaited sequel to Kirby's Air Ride, drifts in on November 20th. If you're after action, adventure, or RPGs, November's got plenty of those too. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition lands on November 10th, with every DLC and 150 pieces of Creation Club content for major PlayStation and Xbox platforms and PC. Solo Leveling: Arise Overdrive, the hack-and-slash co-op adaptation of the hit series, swings onto PC on November 17th. Then there's Neon Inferno, a colorful co-op run-and-gun throwback, out on November 20th on all major platforms. And Constance, a gorgeous 2D hand-drawn action-adventure about an artist escaping a decaying inner world, paints its way to PC on November 24th. Finally, for fans of strategy and puzzles, there's some great brain food this month. Lumines Arise, the long-awaited synesthetic puzzle game from the creators of Tetris Effect, drops on PS5, PSVR 2, and PC on November 11th. And Million Depth, a strategy-action hybrid where you explore the remnants of humanity deep below the surface, surfaces on PC on November 12th. And that's just a small curated slice of the 100+ games launching this November. Are you planning to pick up anything from this list? Or is there a hidden gem I missed that deserves a shout out? Drop your picks in the comments below and tell me why you're excited about them. If you want to pre-order or grab any of these titles, you'll find the links in the description and the pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.